Semen retention, inspired by Stoicism, involves abstaining from ejaculation to harness energy, promoting resilience and mental strength for an undefeatable mindset. By practicing Stoic principles, you can train your mind to stay strong through difficulties that might overwhelm others. Thus, follow these key Stoic strategies to develop an unshakable mindset. First, control your judgment. Stoics knew events themselves don't directly cause emotions. Our judgments and thoughts about events do. It's not the actual death making you sad, but your judgment that it was an awful tragedy. Someone else could view the same event differently. Since thoughts control feelings, mastering them makes you emotionally undefeatable. Carefully examine and adjust your assessments of situations. Remind yourself that external things can't shake your peace without your own agreement. When upset, investigate what belief is triggering that reaction. Then consider changing that belief to promote inner calm instead of turmoil. Imagine potential loss. Vividly imagine losing your loved ones, possessions, or abilities. Visualize these hardships, letting yourself emotionally experience the pain. Stoics use this not to torture themselves, but to appreciate what they have now and prepare for difficulties ahead. By rehearsing misfortunes, you diminish their shock value. You train your mind to stay balanced if they actually later occur. After picturing troubles, envision having the wisdom and courage to overcome them. This builds confidence in handling life's inevitable adversities. Limit your wants. The more someone believes they must have certain things to be happy, the more crushed they feel when those things get taken away. By contrast, those wanting little are less distraught by loss. Stoics advise living simply within your genuine needs. Don't constantly crave lavish luxuries or status symbols. Avoid comparing yourself to the fortunes of others. Be content with basic comforts, plus a few modest extras. Requiring less makes losses less painful. Reducing excessive wants brings self-sufficiency and inner peace. You may not gain huge wealth, but you will become emotionally undefeatable. Welcome discomfort. Stoics regularly endure small hardships to inoculate themselves against severe difficulties later. Take cold showers, exercise strenuously, occasionally fast, sleep on the floor. Put yourself through mild discomfort and resist complaining. Push past the momentary annoyance or pain. This conditions your mind and body to handle bigger hardships if they eventually arise. Small trials now make you undefeatable through large crises in the future. See obstacles as training. Instead of resenting problems blocking your goals, view each one as training to build your abilities. Picture a weightlifter, grateful for heavier weights strengthening their muscles. Thank difficulties for making you wiser and more resilient. Adopt the mindset that misfortunes advance rather than hinder you. This makes obstacles into platforms for growth rather than obstacles. Each one exposes weaknesses so you can bolster them. Greet hardships as teachers on the path to becoming undefeatable. Build courage and wisdom. Courage allows you to endure adversity, while wisdom helps you navigate it. Build bravery by repeatedly facing comfortable things that scare you. As courage grows, former fears lose their power. Simultaneously gain wisdom by learning life management skills and broad perspectives. Mentors and philosophies expand awareness and improve decision-making. Applying wisdom courageously makes you increasingly undefeatable. Focus on what you control. Stoics divided life into two domains. Externals we can't control, like disasters, illness, others' actions, and internals we can control, our thoughts, principles, self-discipline, perspectives, actions. They advised ignoring externals while dedicating all efforts toward mastering internals. Don't waste energy on uncontrollable things. Instead, exercise agency within your sphere of power. Progress follows from focusing only there while releasing frustration over what you can't control. Remember, change is constant. Contemplate that everyone and everything you know will soon die, including yourself. Recall that in 100 years, all present problems will be distant history. This wide perspective liberates you from overreacting to momentary hassles. Keeping temporary troubles in context prevents them from appearing undefeatable. Even the worst crises eventually pass while virtue endures across generations. What remains undefeated from life's journey is the moral example we leave by persevering valiantly. Practice self-denial. Periodically abstain from small pleasures like sweets, entertainment, shopping, or alcohol. Tolerating mild discomfort builds mental toughness for enduring major hardships. Delaying instant gratification for bigger goals also molds strong character. Strengthen self-mastery until you become undefeatable by unhealthy temptations, able to keep progressing despite sacrifices. Earned rewards bring deeper fulfillment than impulsive indulgence. Choose heroes as role models. Seeking wisdom from history's greats connects us to timeless truths that endured centuries. Model yourself after admirable people who faced extreme troubles with unbroken poise. Study how iconic prisoners, leaders, and philosophers overcame sustained adversity through steadfast courage and calm. Internalize their mindsets through study and habit. Receive humanity's heroic legacy into your own identity. Convert emotions into fuel. Painful emotions like anxiety, anger, and sadness can defeat or strengthen you depending on interpretation. Rather than repressing intense feelings, transform them into productive drive. Let stressful emotions motivate solutions. Allow sadness to inspire helping others through similar sufferings. Make fear into preparation and anger against injustice into rational efforts for positive change. Use all feelings as fuel rather than being used by them. Prepare for the worst. Hope for the best, but prepare for disaster, so you stay undefeated, however much catastrophe strikes your well-laid plans. Envision constructive responses to crises through mental rehearsal. Have contingency plans for systems failing. Keep reasonable emergency provisions in case commerce gets disrupted. Resilience to turmoil minimizes how deeply it rocks you. Expecting regular disruptions as inevitable makes them easier to handle. Ready yourself so troubles don't ambush and defeat you, but instead empower your inner leader to rise up. By adopting those 12 key practices, you can develop stoic mental armor protecting you from misfortune's blows. An undefeatable spirit comes not by avoiding all troubles, but through being transformed positively because of them. Welcome adversity as fuel for forging an unbreakable character, disciplined, wise, and tranquil amid chaos. If you remain steady as the world unravels around you, inner peace persists undefeated. Through deliberate training guided by these timeless principles, withstand inevitable losses and crushing catastrophes. Emerge with greater strength to weather whatever ill fate befalls. Having conquered fear and mastered yourself, life's twists can no longer defeat you.